I'm John and welcome back to my Lair of Action Figures. So today Hot Toys has announced a new figure and surprisingly it's not Agent Smith, but it's in their comic line 1 and this is Silver Surfer. Now without going on to the pictures, I'm going to say this is a 10 out of 10 for me as a figure idea. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of issues with the figure, especially for 2026. This would be 15 years ago. People would be applauding it due to the fact of the paint job or the applications who have been done to make this surfer shine like this. Now, I do believe that there's going to be some effects who have been added by Photoshop, but again, the idea of giving us something else than Iron Man, Spider-Man or Batman is something that is really recommendable for them not doing it. But a lot of people in 2026 are going to complain about the different articulation points that you can see, and this gives me a bit of a vibe of Spider-Man 2099 that they did, and people were calling this, of course, Marvel Legends from Hasbro. So anyway, Hot Toys is doing a lot of stuff similar to Hasbro, so, and also starts by the same letter. So yeah, let's jump into it and let's have a look at the figure itself. So, as you can see, you can give him some pretty iconic looks and displaying ways of it. As you can see, they went onto a body with a slighter articulation, so you don't have the double elbow. You can see over here, it's the same thing with the kneecaps over here, not the double jointed ones. So of course it does calm down, but again there is a lot of parts where you can see over here on the abdominal part, especially between the legs over here, that there is a great gap. Now again, can we do it better with a silicone body? The problem is, will the paint hold and how will it age? This is another big problem. Now I saw that Sideshow did put it up for pre-order and the suggested retail price is $255, who is not so bad for a Hot Toy figure. So yeah, but again, you can see you can really give him some super iconic looks and the way it stands. So of course there's a magnetic attach, but I don't believe that there's not some Photoshop involved in here, because there's no way that the figure would be holding like this in thin air with a magnet attached on it. And if it would be magnetically attached, this would be flat on the board. So yeah, a bit of cheating there, but again it does look pretty neat. And over here you can really see the parts of what people are going to be calling out for Marvel Legends is over here, there. Over here you can see the articulations. The wrist ones will always be a problem. Over here you can see over here same problem. So yeah, but the figure does look pretty neat. Now I must admit that I'm not a big fan of the Silver Surfer. I know a bit about him. The closest thing that I may have of owning some imagery of the Silver Surfer would be on Joe Satriani's CD album that I have downstairs in the basement, Surfing with an Alien. So, of course, why not put him with the Thor hammer? I know that he did wield it in the comics. I think he also wielded the Infinity Gauntlet at one time. But again, this is a character who's been going back for ages, and again, I'm not a fan. So if you're a fan, let me know in the comment section what other super weapons of Marvel has this guy been wielding, and also other parts of his history that I would not be aware about. So, of course, you have the whoever holds this hammer, be he worthy, should possess the power of Thor. So, yeah. Kind of curious to know if they're going on to a metal one or they're going on to the plastic one. They didn't talk about any light up systems in it, so it would be kind of curious, but I guess maybe this one would be plastic. You have the effects over here who are pretty neat also. Here, I strongly believe that the figure is attached and that they removed it with Photoshop so to do it. But again, we're going to be talking about it when we get to the part of the end of the video where everything you get in the box will be put, and you will see that this is not going to be happening And there would be a way to do it because Hasbro did it in the past, and over here you can see it. Photoshop didn't work very well, so you can see that they forgot to remove a part of the stand over here. This is what I'm saying. This Hasbro did it in transparent by 3, and it cost $14.99. So maybe Hot Toys should think about doing something transparent like this to be able to give it this kind of look like this, because let's be honest, he's never going to hold like this without a figure stand behind, and having one who would be transparent would be better than having this black thing holding him up. So here is the parts where they tell us what they did, bringing us under attention. So surfboard magnetically attached to Silver Surfer's feet. So yeah, interesting to see. I would have liked to see maybe some hands also having a bit of a magnetic attach also would have been nice to be able to give him this kind of look or pose, helping him maybe hold up in this kind of position. So of course they're talking about specialized applied electroplate finish. So yeah, nice. But big question comes, how is this going to age? And also with the articulations, if you're going to be moving it, putting it in poses, how will this go after time? This is another big question that needs to be asked. So here is what I was telling you, everything that you get with the figure. And as you can see, you do have the stand with the standard bendable metal part. And like I said, you could give us a plastic one like Hasbro has done, and this would have worked also. But the figure is pretty minimalist, but again, this is Silver Surfer, and you do have a lot of hands, you have some FX to go around with it, and it does its job. But yeah, 15 years ago, this figure would have been incredible. But like this, with all these articulations popping up and around and people not liking it, well, I don't know how it's going to evolve. But again, this figure might be coming out in about 1 year, like every Hot Toy figure. So let's see, Hot Toys may improve. They did it with the Spider-Man 2099. So who knows? Maybe they're going to do it with this one. Anyway, let me know. Are you planning to get it? Not getting it? Pass or not? Are you a fan of Silver Surfer? Any stories that you would like to talk about? Let's have a conversation in the comment section, and let's talk about our passion and hobby. So that's going to be it for my thoughts of Silver Surfer from Hot Toys. If you like this kind of videos, please leave a like, share, comment in the section. If you have any ideas or anything else that you would like me to comment on, let me know in the comment section. You can also go and check out, I'm uploading some cool pictures to my Facebook page, so if you want to go and check it out. I also have an Instagram page. The links are in the description, and until then, I hope you have a fantastic day, and I will see you in my next video. Bye!